project text summarization in the previous project. So how we do the logging. So means whatever user will enter here, and then the things will means that this will be logged in somewhere in the data set. So the other one is basically user will enter some YouTube URL and will create another application where user will enter some URL. It will generate the transcript, and based on the transcript, video transcript, it will give us the summary of this selected URL of YouTube URL. So for this we'll again use the same Distilbert model. So again that we have to, for the text we again need the help, and we need to summarize that. So however we'll use both the code this time, this one and this one. So I have already written the code one by one. I'll paste it and I'll show you. So otherwise writing up code, it takes time, and I, frankly speaking, that I have also used took help from ChatGPT, but every time the ChatGPTs will, and also ChatGPT's things that also I have added in the prompts. I have written some prompts here, so maybe it will help you out in my readme file. So these prompts you can take help and you can generate the code as per your convenience, but you have to do, sometimes the error will come and then you have to modify it again. So you have to do a multiple times the changes required to do. So without wasting time, let me show you that what I have done. So in the app.py, so as basically I already done this creation of this repository and downloading this model, and a model download. After download the model, I copied this model in my local path. That I already done. I have added some requirements as well from the previous projects. I have also included, and in this only I have this much of data. The rest of the part I'll do in front of you, but this is the first thing is basically this Distilbert model have some max sequence or token limit, or token limit is maximum length of this text. So 1024 is the limit. So based on that, it will not take, if it will pass that more than that, means the video text transcript will be more than that, then it will give us some tokenizer error, or some error. So for that we will use the another one. So let me create the another path, another file as well, dot app 2.py. Let me also copy the code for this one. Let me run this pip install our requirement.txt. So that will be installed the PyTube thing and the YouTube. All the libraries will be installed. Required library has been required. So in this one, we are just talking about that is takes the, we'll pass the URL and it will give us the transcript, and then transcript we will pass it to the our model what we have downloaded. So this is the code, and then later on we will add some this code as well. So let me do the application test first. Okay, now we have to do python app.py. Let me take the, 1 second, it is coming. Okay, let me take the URL of my application. Let's see whether I'll get something. So transcript is coming, it's already there. Now let's wait for the summary of the, or basically summarization, YouTube summarization. So I hope it will come. It will take some time because that model will take some time processing it. So yes, my model also gave an output. So if I'll see here, So this is already come. So summary text, yes, summary text, this is also is here. So this is basically from the first this one, and then later we get the summary text, this much. So we can deploy, we can just create an Gradio application using this. So for this, let me call this we need to launch as well. Let me check it from my previous application, app.py. You can also copy paste the code and then you can do that way. gr.close, this one. Okay, now this code is not required where I'm using it. Okay, so let me copy this whole code, and we also need to add the gr thing here. I don't need these examples right now. Let me comment out or delete it. Gr Gradio. So I have to add the dependency of Gradio. So yes, and then let's see what all things I have to pass. My method name is the get video transcript, and then first is input and the other one is also input. So let me comment out this part first. Fine, and let's hope my application will work. Let's say clear, and then python app.py. First time maybe it takes time. Yes, my application is ready. Let me launch it. Okay, wait. So let me give some URL, copy this URL. Where is my application? Here it is. So let's see how much time it takes. This is much as output is coming. Okay, so I need only the summary text. So the summary itself is quite big this time. Yeah, so we can't control this thing in this. That's why I'm also using the other one. Let's use this method as well, and also I'll explain what I'm doing here. So close this one, close this one, yeah, and then but okay, this, let's see. Application is running. Let's see whether it will work or not. py2. Okay, I made a mistake. It should be py2. Py2. It's again downloading the model. PyTorch model, which is not there for tokenizer. Was downloading that model again. It's digital bar. The size of this model is this much. It's downloading. Let's wait for the download complete and then it will. The other ways is basically, let me pass this path. Let's see. Once that will come, I already have downloaded this one, or because it's already 45%, I'll pass the path as well. I'll change that path thing. If it works, then we know how it works in the local as well, faster. Download speed is good. Let's wait. It will be download in a few seconds. My application is launched. Copy, go here, paste it. Let's see. Okay, I have also have the path. Let's pass this one. See. So yeah, so this one is working fine, and we'll have this one is fine and it's working perfectly fine. The only thing is, let me test if it works well with the code of for downloaded one. So instead of model path, we'll give this way. Let's see if it works fine. I say this is the model name, and let me comment this one. Let's close this one. Run that application again. Okay, now it's started again. Close it. IP has been changed. See whether this time works. Yeah, so it's same. I have also downloaded, and after that download, whatever I have copied in my local, I have also used it, and it is working. So now it's time for me to upload this model in or start this in the Hugging Face. So let me do that. I'll also commit this code in this one. So let me create another space. Space name is YouTube Summariser. YouTube Summariser. Take this one. Not sure my spelling is right or wrong. Create the space. Now one by one I'll create the files. So first file is basically my requirements.txt. And in this, let me take this one, this much is here, commit it. The second file, we have app.py. app.py, we'll have the one app2.py. We'll copy this one. So I'll make it this one as 2 and that the other one is 1. So why I can't do it now? Rename to 1 and this one I'll make it at app.py so that the confusion will be not there. Stop my server as well, and app.py code, let me copy this code and paste it here. Now I need to take care that because this code is not required in local, it was working, but here no need. So this is also done. So now if you will see, this code is basically using this auto model sequence and then pre-trained model. This is auto tokenizer, so it will not be having a issue of that max length issue of 1024. So basically it's a YouTube transcript generator and summarizer. Okay, so I am also putting these examples and everything is fine. Let's commit this file. So as soon as I'll commit, this will be running, and yeah, so by the time it will start, let me also show you what I have done this for the logging of the in my previous thing. So if you'll go to my spaces, this is running right now, and my spaces, and then text summarization. So in this text summarization, you go and open the files. I have added some code for logging. So how it works, basically, first thing that you need to do is that in your settings, in your access tokens, you have to create a token with write access, a new token. That token in your space, and then when you go to your space text summarization, go to settings and go down, then you will find a secret, new secret and all. So here you have to give that secret, and basically you have to just give a hf_token and the value you have to whatever you have copied for your Hugging Face token here. So this thing you have to do, and then once it will save, then you have to come to the files and do these changes. What changes are required? Like you need to commit a scheduler, job lib, JSON and all. So this is required. Why? Because you need to from the OS, and you need path libraries and all, and UUID to get the device ID, whatever data set you have created. Okay, so data set also you have to create. So you have to create a new data set here, whatever name you will give, this one, and the data set again. Let me go to my model. In this, you open this file app.py. Once the data set is ready, whatever data set name you will give, you have to give that repo ID here. The rest thing you don't need to change. So every 2 minutes it will run and it will log the files, your copy files over there. Then in at the end, where I have done that, only taking that input, getting the summary from the model and just putting output. In between that you have to do that the scheduler code which logs the input and output. So it basically logs the files. Logging will be done in your local, means in the Hugging Face local machine, whichever machine is running, and then every 2 minutes it runs and that put the files from your that machine to your data set, means from your space to your data set. So this is all it is done. And if you'll go to the Gradio, you can also find some themes and all. Let me do that so that you will also understand how it works. Like this kind of a themes you can get. This one I will create a theme that soft, so you will also see that how it works. So if I'll have to add this theme in my text summarization code, before and I'll just put this much, and that's it. So let's wait to building this one as well. This is running, this is happening. So let's see, hope this will work. Yeah, so my examples are also there, so it seems it's working. So it's evaluating my examples. Once that examples will complete, it will be finished. And anything else I have to tell here? Let me close this one. So I have added some, as I told earlier, YouTube Summarizer. So I have added some prompts. So I have modified, and I'll put that modified prompts here as well. Okay. Text summarizer and this one. So almost done. So this is done. If I'll go here, see that text YouTube Summarizer, and then just test. It was giving a summary because it's already in cache. It's already done. So I have, for the sake of this, I have already done again. So basically, okay, so this one is done, this one also done. So what we can do now, this one and the theme thing, I'll give this theme as soft. We already use. This time we'll give the themes to this code is as it's working. Let me give the theme as edit. Commit. This one, this one. So I hope you like the video, and we'll come with the another videos of the for I have some plan for the coming up a few more videos for Hugging Face deployment, as currently there are a lot of models and spaces. You can see that I'm just doing that research, and I'll come for few as well. So let's hope. I think you can try after some time, it will work.